Hi there, this is Amanda Frankel with our Crafty Play Date, and this is a series, card set and a series of videos. Be sure that you look at the title and start with number 1 of 8, okay? Because you're going to learn how to make all 7 of these cards in separate videos, bite-sized. They're bite-sized videos. But you're also in number 1, you're going to learn how to cut this piece. We are using the Fresh as a Daisy cardstock from, or not cardstock, sorry, designer series paper from Stampin' Up. And we are using this particular sheet. There are 12 sheets in here, 2 each of 6 different designs. And this is one of the designs. And I wanted to show you how to cut it apart. So video 1, I show you how to cut it apart. And then we've just been making cards with all these pieces. The coolest thing about it is I'm not even trimming these down. They are going to be exactly the size that I cut out here, the actual size that they are, so that you can see how quick and easy you can make a bunch of cards out of this. And we're not using every single piece because there are 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're using 7 cards, but one of them has 2 pieces. We're really not having a lot left over. I could have stretched and made the other 2. I just was tired. So anyway, stay with me while we go through this. Of these 7 cards, we've already made a bunch. If you would like the designer series paper, there's a link below. If you would like the stamp set, we're only using 1 stamp set in all of these cards. We're just using Sending Smiles. We are using the dies that coordinate also. We're just using it once, but we are using the dies. And we are using a punch, 1 punch. There you go. I don't know what that name of that punch is, but it will be in the description below. In the description, there will be an entire list that has everything that we're using for all 7 videos. So if you don't want all of it, like if you just want to make this pink card, then just seek out the pink stuff that I'm going to talk about. But this is what we're making today. So let me move these out of the way. Okay. This is our dwindling stack of those papers. And I'm just working my way through them. This is what we're doing today. Get that dude out of there. All right. So this is a very easy card. Really not hard at all. We are using Bubble Bath, which is this pink. I love this pink. This is actually one of our new subtle collection pinks, and it is staying. So it is new in our collection, and it is a permanent collection. It's not one of our, well, permanent being, you know, one of those words. I didn't trim that down at all. It's exactly the same size it was on the big paper, the 12 by 12 when I cut it out. The white that I'm using is a little bit smaller though. I wanted to have a bigger pink frame around it because it's an odd shaped card, right? So it's 5 by 4 1/8. I wanted it to be, this is 4. I think this is like a 4-inch square. Yeah. Okay, so 4-inch square. So I didn't want it to be 4, which would be a normal size panel, because then you wouldn't see it on the edges. I wanted it to look kind of like a Polaroid. That's kind of what I was going for here, was Polaroid look. Okay, I am going to stamp it. We are using Bubble Bath ink. And from that Sending Smiles collection, we are using a card to say hello. So it's this stamp back here. I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to just lay this on here. So I'm making my Polaroid here so that I can kind of see where this would go. Card to say hello is going to go right here. 1, 2, 3, lift. All right, perfect. If I had made a mistake, because I do that sometimes, I would have just done this. Ta-da! My Polaroid's now here, and my stamp would go here, right? It would look like that, and my stamp would go there. But I didn't make a mistake. But since I do sometimes, I wanted to show you how I would have fixed that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and assemble the Polaroid part of my card here. So it's funny because I had a 1-step camera when I was in 4th grade. I got it for Christmas. It was the best thing ever. And then they disappeared and I couldn't get film for it anymore. I was really sad, but I kept it because I'm a craft hoarder. And then they came back and now I can get film again. Okay, and now I'm going to just stick this right on here. Okay, so since it's a different size panel, you could make the same size panel for the inside if you wanted, or you could just use, seriously, a standard size, normal 5 1/4 by 4 panel of white to just stick inside there, and it would be fine. It would be perfectly fine. I don't think I have one in here. I don't think I stuck a panel in here yet. No, I have not. Sometimes if I haven't taught the class yet, I don't stick the panel in because that way I can tell that it's mine. So for the accessories, which these 3 little daisies would be included in your kit if you wanted a kit. I don't know if I said it in this video, but in the kits, you get the solid cardstock and the accessories. You would need to order the stamps yourself or use something that you have at home. And you would need to order the designer series paper because that is not included in this kit. Okay, for these little baby daisies, look at those. Are they not cute? They're adorable for a shaker card. These are called loose daisy embellishments. You can get them on the website or you can just follow the link there. I'm just using some of the white ones and I'm using glue dots. But the glue dots are even too big for these baby daisies. They're just even too big. So I'm just going to roll the glue dot on my finger like this. Stick it on the daisy. The daisy is two-sided, so you don't have to worry about, oh, is that the bottom of the daisy or the top? Well, but you do have to get a little closer to the bottom. Okay, there's one. Let's get another glue dot on my finger here. Roll it, just roll it up into a little ball, and then stick the daisy on it. I think I actually grabbed 2 glue dots that time. Okay, overachiever with the glue dots. I need to go get my nails cut because they're crazy. All right, and number 3, little glue dot ball. Stick a daisy on there. And the reason that I'm doing it as a little ball, normally I wouldn't. And normally also I would do first daisy, third daisy, because this daisy came right off my glue dot. First daisy, third daisy, and then center the second daisy, but it wasn't that hard to center this time. But if you're centering something in general, do 1 and 3, and then you can just put the 2 in the middle. Otherwise, sometimes you have a big gap here and small gap here and it doesn't work, but it did today. So there you go. That is the next card in our series. Stop back because we do have a couple more cards to go with your set, and be sure that you email me if you want the cardstock kit. My email address will be below, or you can order all the parts online yourself and make them yourself at home. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. Be sure you drop a comment in there and let me know. And be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I'm making the next card. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye-bye.